with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season. Here's James. Crowder grabs the miss. Here's Milwaukee. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
Yeah, they let that one slip through their fingers, and they just couldn't pull it together to fight off a big fourth-quarter comeback.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo. And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
Rejected by Lopez. Pass to Portis. Here's Lopez. Crowder outside. Middleton up top. Just 5 on the clock. The shot. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And that one's good. Davis.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
Antetokounmpo gets the 3-ball to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room. And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble, a testament to LeBron James and that team.
And slam dunk by James.
The getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Now here's Crowder. Pass to Portis. Vanderbilt pulls it in. You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers, what made it so difficult?
You know, BA, the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
You couldn't avoid the charge, even with the little hop step.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Davis. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
Just consistent and pretty much automatic. Antetokounmpo may be the league's most efficient scorer inside 10 feet.
Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Middleton. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Crowder outside. Lopez, the screen. James with a steal. And he's going for the oop here. On the break. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And the balance Giannis has, outstanding job taking the contact and finishing despite it.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Lakers with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
The first one falls.
An MVP caliber talent, the rise of Giannis from scrawny teenager to bulked up superstar has been great to watch.
The Lakers with the ball, and it's the Lakers on the break. Out to Schroeder, back to Beasley, to the wing on the left. Pass to Reeves. 5 to shoot. Inside. Now here's Bamba. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Lopez. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Middleton.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
They need this. And the play by Schroeder as he finishes.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Pass to Crowder. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Smart play by Giannis. Moving the ball with a purpose leads to a great look.
Out to Schroeder. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. There's the drive. And he makes it on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 9.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
8,
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks.
19.
And we're back, folks. Thanks for joining us on this Memorial Day NBA Hoops Extravaganza. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Milwaukee. And Milwaukee has possession. Lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
And sometimes it seems like Giannis can dunk without any effort at all. He just glides to the rim like it was nothing.
RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually, you figure it out.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
Here's Davis. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. No good off the back of the rim.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 14. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
And I don't know what happened in that third quarter. Just a total collapse, and they couldn't get it back.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide-open man.
You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
Now here's Middleton. 33 points last game. All sorts of time. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, that's butter. I mean, Middleton with one of the smoothest jump shots in the league.
Counted from distance.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here is James. He's got 9.
That's exactly what you want to see from AD, using that length and that athleticism to cause problems.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Lets it go. Here's Portis. Crowder outside. Shot clock at 6. And Davis with the block.
Big block from the big fella Anthony Davis, putting every inch of that 7'8" wingspan to work there.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And that knee injury sidelining Chris Middleton in last year's playoff scram. How much did the Bucks miss his impact on the floor?
Well, B.A., it was a huge loss. He's their main perimeter scoring threat. That's why his game complements Giannis so perfectly.
Pass to Bamba. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Rejected by James.
And Brown with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
And the Lakers making a change here.
Shooting for Milwaukee.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together. One of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Now here's Schroeder. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Vanderbilt, no good.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 17 points.
It is just a superstar doing superstar things. Antetokounmpo is lighting it up and showing the variety to his game. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the paint. Back to Middleton. Lopez, the screen. Here's Crowder. Another shot. Vanderbilt with the block. Pass to Russell. The three, James. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. It's Portis, high post. Doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Portis has got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Now, here is James. Right side, Vanderbilt. The shot's good on the assist by James. Vanderbilt's got his first bucket in this one.
I'm going to be really honest, like watching him command an offense, it's a thing of beauty. Not many players have been able to score and assist.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, "I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career." Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allie. Thanks for that.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good out.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight. Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. getting ready for the Bucks. Milwaukee in the lead. Right side, Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, they get one to drop. A little relief after 4 straight misses to start the half.
It's Beasley on the wing. Pass to Davis. Back to Vanderbilt. And Davis slams it home.
Does anybody else think it's just too easy for AD sometimes? Just an easy board in football.
Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Davis with the defensive effort. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
I just love the ball boy.
For 3, Allen. The Lakers with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And then Russell with the dunk.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Now here's Holiday. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Top of the key. 6 on the shot clock. And the jumper is on the mark. Holiday's got his second basket. Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis can't hit.
Oh, come on. Those are the looks you can't mess up. From this close inside, you got to get the job done.
Here's Beauchamp. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Pass to Beauchamp. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. To the inside. Out to Hachimura. The rebound by Allen. Connaughton, left side. Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Antetokounmpo's got 19 points.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And it's Beauchamp missing. The Lakers trail. Pass to Davis. Back to Schroeder. And there's a 3-second violation.
Substitution for your Lakers. LeBron James. Austin Reeves.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Crosses over. Allen on the wing. Here's Connaughton. 4 seconds left.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be back in a moment.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Lakers.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. As always for joining us. Los Angeles with it. 7-point differential. Here's Bamba. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And the Bucks making a change here. Bamba hits them both. Now here's Holiday. To the middle. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
Hachimura outside. Misses the 3. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Pass to Lopez. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Second chance effort. Good. He hits the jumper. Antetokounmpo's got 21 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside. Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Now here's Allen. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Bamba. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Davis misses. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Yeah, what vision from Holiday. Seems to have a knack for getting it to his guys in great spots.
Here's Milwaukee. 17 points was their biggest margin. For 3, Allen drains the triple. And now a 12-point Milwaukee lead.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here. Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Pass to Lopez. Let's go with a 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. And it's James with the jam.
You want to talk about grown man strength? You want to talk about big boy basketball? LeBron James just accepting the punishment and getting it done.
Pass to Holiday. Shot from the wing. It's not going to go for him. So the Lakers will take it the other way. James with the ball. Middleton covering. And finished off by Davis.
He can dominate, beat you up in so many ways, and Davis is giving that D. Oh, he's giving them problems tonight.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's the floater. And it's laid up and in by Holiday. And the Bucks lead by 11.
What a pretty shot. Quietly, Holiday has been a great NBA player for more than a decade.
Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
The fact that LeBron James can still do that at 100 years old, like, it's a travesty that he never participated in the dunk contest.
Here's Matthews. Offensive rebound from behind the arc. And he can't get that one. 51 seconds left in the fourth. Inside. James.
The PA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Matthews' shot is good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distraction.
Oh,
my
hey,
goodness.
how about that?
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Here's Matthews. Here's Lopez. To the inside. Here's Middleton. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And far from just a jump shooter, Middleton stays active and is always ready to shoot.
And he gets it back. Vanderbilt, no good. Three-pointer, Holiday. Off the...